got the epic motherfucker.
Hey guys, what is going on? Landslide101 here today, bringing you another gameplay commentary. And today I'm going to be bringing you guys what is my dream game. What is the game that I would want to play, and if I could invent a game, what would it be like? And obviously this game is going to be very far-fetched, and I don't even know if it would be possible to make a game like this. But anyways, I'm going to jump right into it. This game is going to be a mix between Call of Duty and Battlefield because I like both of these games, but I think Call of Duty brings more of the aspect of fast-paced gameplay and Battlefield's more of the realistic type, and I kind of want to mix these two together and make Call of Duty Battlefield in some kind of version of that. Obviously, I wouldn't call it that because of the fact that it would be copying, to be honest, but anyways, me and Resident Commander have always talked about spawning in these games. In Bad Company 2, if you guys ever played that game, actually had an awesome spawn on certain maps, and that was when you actually parachuted out of a helicopter or a jet. Your whole team parachuted out of it when you first spawned into the game, and I think every spawn in the game should be like this. When you die, you need to come out of somewhere. You can't just spawn in a corner somewhere, spawn behind someone. This will fix the spawns in so many games. This will prevent people from spawn killing. This will prevent people from doing certain things. Obviously, you can't have the same spawn the whole time. But one thing I like about Battlefield 3 is how the enemy team cannot go into your spawn. So there could be one set spawn, and you have to fly down from a helicopter, come in on a tank, something of that nature, come in on a jeep, not controlled by you. I think that would be absolutely awesome. Tell me what you guys think about spawning. I think it'd be awesome to come in on jeeps. Obviously, it would get old after a while, but they'd have to switch it up and bring you in on different things and have just different ways to bring you in on a boat, like kind of like D-Day, ride you in onto a beach and stuff like that. But anyways, moving on, I put vehicles on the next thing, on my next topic. In Battlefield 3, I absolutely love the vehicles. That is one of the coolest things that they put in Battlefield 3, and that's pretty much the only reason I really enjoy playing the game. Me and Resident Commander always like to just go fly helicopters around, fly jets. We just have a blast doing that. So if I had to make a game, it would be kind of short map. Wouldn't be too many vehicles, but the vehicles that I would put in would be a jeep, possibly a tank, but they would have to be even. The attacking and defending team, whatever game type it is, would have to have the same amount of vehicles and have the same amount of time when they come back. If your vehicle blows up, it should come back in like 5 minutes maybe or something like that, and I think that'd be really awesome. Have decked out jeeps and tanks, maybe even helicopters. I think it'd be pretty sick to have helicopters on a small to medium sized map, because the helicopter be flying around and be pretty awesome and be really fast paced, and that's something that I really want my game to be. It would be very fast paced and have a ton of fun. And another thing is, I want to talk about stats. I would not want a KD stat, and I would not want a win to loss stat. I would not want any stats like that. Actually, I take that back. I would want a win to loss stat, but I would not want a KD stat. KD stats ruin the game, and I really wish they would take them out of every first-person shooter that they put them into, like Battlefield and Call of Duty, because especially Call of Duty, because everybody in the Call of Duty community compares themselves by KD. Too many people worry about it, and it takes the fun aspect out of the game when they think too much about KD. So I would not have KD in the game. Win to loss ratio, I would keep that in, because that would be what proves if you're good or not. And next thing, I want to talk about guns. Guns, I've always liked the modern warfare aspect of guns. I like the modern day to future weapons, guns such as the M4 and the M16, the AK-47, normal guns like that. I don't want any far-fetched ray guns or anything like that. I think it'd be cool to have a kill streak possibly like that, but I would just want the normal guns, things that they use in war today, and things that are in the making that they bring to life in the game. But I think that'd be pretty cool to have a M4 or the standardized weapons that people use, keep it as realistic as possible, because in this game I'm going to be shooting for realism and not really the future aspect for my game. And the next thing I wrote down is game types. Game types, I would want certain things like I'm so sick of the standard domination or stuff like that, demolition. I will invent my own game types, and one game type that me and my friends play all the time is called Escort the President. I think this would be so sick if they could actually implement this into a game, and this would be implemented into my game. And pretty much the aspect of the game is to have one president, and then that president has bodyguards, and the other team are snipers, and they have no secondaries, but they're snipers, and they have to stay perched at a certain spot, and the president has to get or plant a bomb at a certain spot, and if they successfully plant the bomb and the bomb blows up and the president does not die, they would win the game. And pretty much the president, if he dies, the other team loses, and I think it would be so cool. We do this all the time in private matches, and everybody has a blast when we do it. We kind of play it as like Navy SEALs escorting the president, and then they'd have terrorists on the other side trying to assassinate the president. It's really cool. Silent snipers just picking people off. It's actually a great time. And that pretty much wraps up this commentary for now. Leave in the comments below on what your idea of the ideal game, the ideal first-person shooter would be for you guys. And remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and always remember to keep it elite.